Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This one is a tag team special with my Marder 38T, which you see here, and Bernie's Marder 38T, which you, well, don't see because it's in his garage and this is only my garage. But it looks exactly like this one, just the colors are different. So we played several matches, and this one was a spectacular tag team event. So let's get right to the action, shall we? But first, please leave a like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That'll help get you my daily notifications of all the videos that I do. So now, let's rock. Welcome to the mines. So as you can see, we are playing twin Marder 38Ts, which means this is going to go really well, or maybe not so well. Spoiler alert, it goes really well. So I gave people the notice to go up here to the top of the mine. Not 100% sure if they paid attention, to be honest. So I'm working here. I have shots on the, as you can see, on the ramp area, but nothing really great. I tried to get that guy before he got upstairs. This is this freak, our number one threat right now. 820. And then I had to switch to the left and get that Kenny. Someone else should be picking up. 820 is gone. So one of the ways you can get better when you watch a video of teams playing, try to figure out what is the most dangerous vehicle from the perspective of whatever guy it is you're watching. Like for myself, it was the 820, and then I had to switch real quick to that Kenny on the left, which I whacked. Yes, I whacked him. Bernie is already whacked too. You know, he's right there. Now we're in constant communication, and we are very like-minded. There you go, another guy. You see him on the board, Hotel 2. With the two of us, it's really hard to get on us. I told him I was moving up here to crush these guys in the water. Miss. How did I miss that shot? How did I miss that? I didn't really miss him. I hit him in the sprocket, I guess. So here it is. We have killed 2 for me, 3 for Bernie. We've killed 5, we're even. That's messed up, dude. Your team is not good when you've killed that many guys in your platoon and you're not winning. Hetzer does not have the ace gun. If he had the ace gun, I'd have been in trouble. So again, we've killed 3 each and we're even. These guys are not good, as you can see. One guy, robot, killed 3 guys somehow. Trying to get a move on this T40, but he got whacked by Bernie, so that was cool. I told him I'm going to go flank to the left to get the artillery, because this way I don't want to go straight and then turn left to get him, because then someone could shoot me in the rear. So I want to go close to the borderline and sweep in, hook in from the left. I'm going to go up here, turn right, and I will be more or less behind the artillery. And that's all she wrote. Because look, there's just 2 of us. We've killed 7. That's 8. We've killed 8. We're still down. Well, except it's us. And that's 9. Bernie got that kill. So we've killed 9 and we're even. So it's bad for your team as a whole, but as a platoon in particular, it's pretty awesome. Nice kill. So that's 10. That's 10. Tagged him in the tracks so he couldn't get away. I don't want him getting away. And Bernie destroyed him. I didn't make a copy of the end of game screen, but you saw what really needed to be seen. 4 kills for me, 7 for Bernie. We were number 1 and number 2, and we were also 1 short of a crucial contribution. Oh well. But it was just really the best game that he and I played. It was a phenomenal game. We were really very much in sync, and I was the one coming up with the plan to do what we did, and he was okay with it, and he was just making terrific shot after terrific shot, which made it just look so easy that it wasn't that easy. But it's just one of those things when you're really good, and that dude is really good. He made it look so easy. It was like, well, of course. So that was the thing, as we were both trading shots on guys. He just had more shots that killed guys than me. That was really the only difference. His damage was a little bit better than mine. We were both just really on fire. It's just like he'd shoot a guy, I'd shoot a guy. He'd shoot a guy, I'd shoot a guy. And then on several of those guys, his shot was just the one that killed the guy. So it was just an awesome game that we played. I can't really describe it any better than it was just awesome the entire game, because we saw the threats, responded to the threats, executed the response with unbelievable efficiency. Now the only thing is that Hetzer did not have the big gun. That could have been a problem. Well, for one of us, me. He still would have killed him. No big deal. But that also made it a little bit more difficult. So that was really, I think, about the only thing that could have upset our apple cart, is that the Hetzer just had the regular gun, not the good one. The one that one-shots people like me and Bernie. So a terrific game. Absolutely a pleasure to play that game. And like I said, it just makes the whole thing look so easy. And as one of my chemistry professors said, Dr. Garcia, he asked us, do you have any questions? No one had questions. He goes, now look, you have to understand, I've been doing this for a long time. And he was a super pro. And he said, one of the things that I'm going to tell you is that when you're really good at something, whatever that is, in his case it was organic chemistry, he wasn't bragging. He was just telling you the reality that when you're really that good at something, you make it look easy. And he did. He made it look super easy. It was like everything he did was like, of course. What am I doing? It's like if you don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube and you watch someone solve a Rubik's Cube, you're like, well, of course you would do this. And then you get it and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's the thing. So, watch those games that you see of players who are playing well. Try to figure out what's the most important threat, relative to the person that you're watching, and then also the overall relative threats to the team. And in some cases, it will be to the base or some other target like artillery. So just being aware that there are threats that are being made to these different places or items will help you improve. Because if you don't assess the threats correctly, you're not going to be successful. It's not just going out there and shooting a guy with whatever it is you're shooting him. That is a part of it. The other parts are, getting in position, anticipating where threats are going to originate. You need to see the gaps. Bernie and I had another awesome game, and it was awesome. And I was looking, I'm like, where are these guys? And I go, they're going to come from this other section. And so we went over there, and I got there. The guy rolled up. I just instantly dusted him. It was on the airfield. And I told him, I go, look, the reason I know this is because I'm an artillery guy. And I have so much experience in artillery that I have developed these spidey senses to anticipate where guys are coming, because the artillery has bad horsepower, is slow, and does not escape well. You need to be ahead of the curve to escape in artillery. So I was defending the base, and I realized they're going to be coming from the open gap. So I looked, saw the gap. He and I went there. We shredded those guys. So it was one of those things. It's like, you do what you do well. Your partner, in this case, Bernie, he does what he does well. And, like I told him, I go, we're both really good in this. He's probably slightly better than me. And maybe even more than slightly better. But, we're not looking to be the same as the other guy. We want to be different because it's his skill combined with my skill, and he's got skills that I don't have as to his level, and I have skills that he doesn't have to my level. And so it's our broad diversification of skills that makes us so powerful, because we're both very good in this tank. And I mean really good. Our ratings are just hideous. But he has other skills that he adds to it, as do I. Mine being primarily artillery honed. So my spidey senses set us up for win after win with his execution. It was just unbelievable. So it was a great combination for the two of us. We just fit together like a hand in a glove right from the get-go, because we're not trying to be a superstar. We're not trying to one-up the other guy. If you kill a guy, great. If I kill a guy, great. So what? Doesn't matter. So we're not trying to do anything crazy. It's not a personal glory mission. It's like we're team guys. We want to win. And if you're MVP, that's fantastic. I mean, he was MVP of that match, obviously, because he was awesome. I was MVP of other matches because I was awesome. And it's like, dude, that's fantastic. We don't really care. It's like, we are just like trying to do our business. And whatever happens, happens. And we're like, congratulations to you, MVP. This is the team first mentality that we live with. And that's what I would like for you guys to carry out as a lesson from this. So hopefully this helped you out. Please like the video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed, because I make daily videos and you get awesome stuff like this. This is not the kind of stuff you see normally, but it's absolute gold. Please tell your friends. Maybe they'll like or subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video, and thanks again for watching.